Última parte de la serie de entrevistas que hicimos en BlizzCon, esta vez con Becca, Abel y Ayala del equipo responsable de Hearthstone, que se centraron en Cobos and Catcoms, la próxima expansión del juego de cartas.
There's a pretty long process involved with deciding like what the next expansion is going to be for Hearthstone, and we all sort of sit in a room and talk about like what are the cool ideas that everyone has. Like a lot of times we'll get like the whole team together, and even people from like the various like subgroups like QA and community, and like everyone will sort of sit in a room and like brainstorm different ideas that they have and the things that they're passionate about. Because not only like we want to make something that we're all also passionate about, making, I guess. So for Kobolds and Catacombs, like the idea of dungeon crawling was, I think, something that was the most unanimously like accepted among the team. Like there's a lot of people that can relate to diving into a dungeon, whether that's like with tabletop gaming, or for me, like sort of the inspiration there is just like World of Warcraft, and going into like Wailing Caverns or a dungeon for the first time. So like adventures in Hearthstone as they exist are really awesome, but what if there was a mode like that? The design of those is not necessarily made for you to play through boss 1 through 12 and then do it again. It's sort of like a one-time experience. You finish it, and that's fine. That was intentionally designed that way. Right now, there's at least 2 that are like ahead of this expansion that we're either working on or talking about working on. Usually from the time someone thinks of like, wouldn't it be cool if we did a dungeon-related expansion, to the time where we're, next month we're going to be releasing Kobolds and Catacombs. So its release is like 9 months or something like that.
I remember from being on the team early on when we would play, when Hearthstone first went into beta, we would sit behind each other's screens and kind of watch each other play, because everything was just so new that we were, oh my gosh, what is that guy? Oh, whoa, he did that! It was, exciting and crazy. And with Kobolds and Catacombs, it's the first time, at least for me in a while, that we get busy with production, that I would swing by to ask somebody about something, and then I would stick around and watch them play these dungeon runs, because I feel that excitement again of like, I don't know what's going to happen. If you die, that's it. Your deck's gone. So it's got that excitement for me again of the unknown, of just kind of witnessing something that I'm never going to see again.
It's actually much easier to design, a Hearthstone card when you're thinking about like a character that actually exists, rather than just having like a blank board or blank slate where you're just like, I'm going to make a card and it's going to be fun. What is it going to be? Like that's a hard thing to do. Whereas when you have someone like, here's Cthulhu, and he's a giant dude with a bunch of tentacles, and this is what he does in his fight, and he has these abilities, and like the WoW team has previously like named a bunch of stuff. So I mean, when you're thinking in like a smaller space of like, oh, here's a character that already exists and he's really awesome, how do you translate that to a Hearthstone card? I think it's something that we do very frequently. Like I'm on a lot of our like little internal sites and like Wowhead and stuff, like looking at like, what does this monster do?
How would I do that?
Yeah, how would I do that in a Hearthstone card? Yeah.